but Lola's going to take the job.
By the way, is Scylla still here? I haven't heard her in a while.
I'm here, yeah, sorry.
No, nothing. I was just...
Yeah, Turkish will take the job.
Lola,
Yeah, she's in for it.
Lola,
Vera,
get us
sorry.
that money.
Vera could actually throw some helping dice for you.
Vera hasn't said anything.
Yeah, there is that too. I'm having a hard time getting in her headspace right now. Might be because I'm tired.
You were very
tired,
snappish
but
earlier.
maybe.
I liked that role playing.
Yes, that was very much her. However,
So, would you
In
permit
take 5, you get
Turkish?
some coffee.
Would you permit Turkish to assist on the negotiation?
Sorry, who's negotiating for what?
Lola was negotiating for more pay, right?
No, Lola was negotiating for additional pay for extra services.
Yeah, Lola's accepting the base rate otherwise, unless someone else wants to pipe up.
Not me.
No.
to be honest, I've zoned out most of this for I don't even know why. I'm gonna start some coffee, but we can continue. Vera will be accepting the job.
Mr. Tanaka looks at the 5 operatives he's successfully hired. Nods to one of the Japanese men, the one who's been fiddling with the comlink. A second envelope is placed down on the table. The 3 Japanese men rise. They bow to you. Mr. Tanaka bows less deep than the 2 bodyguards. Then they leave the karaoke bar.
Actually, if he is about to leave, William would in fact speak up. But while I thank the gesture of, I'm not gonna bother with this. Well, I thank the gesture of offering pay up front. Mine will not be necessary. Please do not consider this impoliteness, but it's
He
anything
gets a
but
"what the hell are
impoliteness.
you on about" look from Vera.
Booker is bemused.
The payment is on the cred stick. Split it however you like.
Booker picks up both envelopes from the table.
Do you use both hands?
No, well, actually, wait. Yeah, sure. You use both hands. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the polite Japanese thing to do.
Right. As you were sitting around there wondering what to do next with the 2 envelopes in your hands, just a minute or so after Mr. Tanaka has left the room, you hear a loud ringing gunshot, a deep booming sound.
Shit.
I think Mr. Tanaka just caught a hunter's bullet.
Booker will draw his Remington out of more instinct than anything else.
The thing is, in fact, going to go lie down on the ground, sort of sitting in the corner, and it's going to dip into hot VR, running silent.
Brilliant.
So,
Lola's also
a
going to be
question.
trying to look for a Matrix stuff.
How conspicuous is it to have a spirit following you around, just in general?
Well, it depends. The question is this a manifested spirit visible to mundanes?
No, just on the astral.
Then, unless you're attempting to pass into any astrally secured area, not that, unreasonable.
It
Right.
does give away
Vera's
that you're
also-
a mage.
I mean, only if other mages see it.
So,
yeah, very few people walk around.
so let's
actively
skip
astral.
talking about astral expectations of security and get back to the actual gaming. So, Lithium, you see no marks upon yourself. Okay. As for matrix perception, you see swathes of icons that are fairly boringly generic. Extending the parameters out, just by general proximity and matrix filtering, you come across, streetlights and burger wrappers and Soybucks cups and cars and comlinks and guns and household appliances. And you just keep extending out until you are completely overwhelmed with icons. And even attempting to filter them as best you can, you find nothing which, Lola, there's compiling and registering macros at my table, but Lithium, like even extending your search filters as far as you can and getting a massive list of thousands upon thousands of icons, then quickly filtering them, you find nothing that in any way resembles a gun of sufficient caliber
More
or
specific. Sorry, go ahead.
or any active combat cyberware. You've gone and extended your like matrix search parameter to like 3 or 4 kilometers. Sorry, like 2 or 3 kilometers by now. And Turkish, there's a macro for that too. And you're still not finding any like active combat augmentations, icons that look like rifles. There's just general downtown wireless horde of icons, none of which are
filtering?
particularly interesting.
So filtering out based on height, is there anything
You
out
can't
of
do that.
so like there's no
Can my data
okay.
sprite do that?
No.
Okay, so I can't filter based on height in real world or source height in real
Okay,
world.
I'm doing something a bit different. I'm doing the same thing that Lithium just did, but I have a data sprite, and the data sprite is looking for statistically odd combinations of items in a pan. So things that might have been wrapped into things that are a bit incongruous, or someone who's carrying an odd collection of items compared to the average downtown resident.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna more specifically look for icons that were out of place at heights they would, at heights at which they would not normally be.
Well, the overlay of icons in the matrix has little to no correlation with their actual position in the real world.
Or I can extrapolate based on positioning of stuff like streetlights.
Well, no, the icon for a streetlight has no physical correlation to the streetlight. I mean, it has to be like this, otherwise the trace icon action wouldn't be worth anything.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. So, Turkish, there's a macro for that.
Yeah, there is a macro that.
LVM?
Oh, great. So this means that the stupid Roll20 updated how it displays things. Brilliant.
So my thing is probably really, really simple. So just to get out of the way, go to the door, hang by the door. I assume the door is open.
Sorry. Let's take care of Lola's matrix perception
Okay,
before
no, yeah,
you go
you're
to
right.
the door, okay?
Sure.
So, Lola, you do see a particularly interesting matrix icon for a fleeting second. What you and your data sprite see is a Soybucks cup sleeved to a comlink. However, as like in the seconds that you're looking at it, both icons disappear off the matrix.
Was that a rapid icon?
You assume so. It's very unlikely for anybody to actually slave a Soybucks cup to their pan.
Was the comlink running a persona?
Can you see that on a quick matrix perception?
Yes. The icon changes to be a persona icon.
No, there was no persona icon. They were not actively using the matrix. Actually, yeah, sorry, the comlink was running a persona because they were actively using the matrix as you were looking at it.
I see. What did the persona look like?
The persona looked like a Celtic knot.
I memorized that image.
You do so. Alright. Yeah, so... Yeah. Turkish, there's a macro for summoning. Anyway.
Yeah. I have a macro for something that I use.
Not your macro. I'm
So I
saying
can't
use
quite-
my macro. Anyway. Yeah. My table, just please use my macros because I know how they work. Anyway, moving on. So, somebody said they were going to the door.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
That'll be Vera's course of action too, pulling out her gun, which I'm forgetting the name. Super Warhawk.
Yes. As you walk down the corridor to the door, out onto the street, there is a large blood and grey matter spray along the sidewalk and the wall in downtown. The loud gunshot already has sirens and flashing lights visible in the distance heading towards this location.
All right.
The body is
by
lying
the
there,
Can I
missing everything from the
expeditiously
jawline
repeat it?
up.
I'm on foot, so I'm just gonna tell the team that we'll meet up later. But I kind of have to go. Well, actually,
Wait, before you go out, I'll tell you to wait to see if this guy's still there. And also, the Mr. Tanaka had 2 guards, right? Are they
Yes.
still alive? And what are they doing?
Neither of them are visible.
They just abandoned their guy. Okay, and they are not dead, which means that yes, we are safe to go outside. And yes, we go outside.
Elton would in fact be leaving by fire exit.
Yes, there is actually a back exit to this bar. You have to go right through the back of the building, then through like 2 other corridors, but you pop out in an alleyway on the other side of the block.
Also, that's for specification, pushing open the
Turkish, please. I am telling you this as a GM. Use the macros on my table, not your own macros.
all
I
right.
was just mentioning pushing the door bar open with her elbow. Not hand. Actually, no, I guess hand wouldn't matter. There's no fingerprints. Anyways.
Okay.
Vera's also taking the back exit, by the way. As soon as we see, yeah.
And LVM, I want to quickly. I assume comlinks have cameras, right? They're like smartphones.
Yes.
I want to take a picture of the body with the blood spray.
You do so.
And
you guys
then,
have to leave the scene very quickly, as the first night errant patrol car is within a couple of blocks. You can tell by this volume of the sirens.
As she's leaving, her hair is going to change from black to blonde, and skin color a shade or 2 darker.
I'm just going to run. I don't have these special skills. I'm going to run in the opposite direction, using the running skill if necessary.
Lola is going to calmly walk out the back. Check her gloves, sunglasses, walk away calmly.
Right.
I think it's going to pretty much do the same, just pulling on a hat and, tightening up coat.
Right.
Yep, Vera's calm
there
as
is
well.
one-
Just cyber optic hair and skin that
So
changes
pretty much
color.
kind of shifting posture to try to make herself look larger than she is.
All right.
There is one last thing that Lola's actually going to do. Lola's going to chuck up an arrow of the corpse. It's going to have a little JPG of a guy with a bow over his shoulder and a peaked Robin Hood cap, little cartoon style drawing of a Robin Hood, and it's going to say, heliwr strikes again. Seattle's underworld will belong to the Welsh.
Okay.
Oh, nice. You're getting KE involved.
So let's just increase the heat a little bit and see what rises to the surface.
All right.
Good idea.
All right. So, Lithium's exiting by the back door with Lola. Vera and Booker are, exiting via the front door. Okay.
Yes.
Which way is Turkish going?
So is there anyone I can hitch a ride with?
No. Are you
You
leaving
can ride
by the
with
front
me.
door or the back door?
Yeah, I'm asking the team. Is
No,
there anyone
you
I can
don't
hitch
get to
with?
ask a question. Are you leaving by the front door or the back door?
I'll be a knight to the team, because I kind of need to know that.
No, you don't need to know. You need to make a decision.
Fine, I leave by the back door.
Okay, cool. So, Lithium, Lola, and Turkish are standing around